It is day 2 of whatever this is. The original name, Car Talks with Megan. We'll see if that changes at any time. Or if I even keep doing this. I just find it very interesting that I did this once and now feel the need, or I guess I'm interested in keeping this going to see what comes of it, I guess. Those are my thoughts. I feel like I had more on my mind yesterday when I did the first, I want to say, installment. Let's say that. Let's get fancy with our vocabulary. Um, but today, I genuinely have no ideas starting this, so we'll see where my chitter chatter gets us, or me, as I still feel like this is just me documenting me talking to me. Today sucked, but I don't necessarily want to meditate on that. I'm trying to not let it be my entire day, but it seems that in my effort of not letting bad things get to me today, I have had a horrible day, which is not fun for anyone. Not fun for anyone involved, especially me. I'm the one this stuff's happening to. hmm. I've come to find out about myself that I have a very easy time, or I should say, an easier time forgiving others of bad things they've done to me, but I have a very difficult time forgiving myself and also forgiving, I guess, forgiving myself for things that have happened in my life. That's a weird way of phrasing it, but I feel like I've had things happen to me and people say things to me, and I'm just someone who likes to be easy breezy. I like to be that person that's like, "Oh my gosh, Megan, she's so easy to get along with." I like her a lot for that reason. I feel like the reason why I mainly feel that way is because there's not a lot of other reasons that people would be like, "Oh my gosh, Megan, I love her because X, Y, and Z." I feel like I need to be someone who kind of blends in, I guess, and just doesn't cause waves or ripples or whatever surf term, water term. Why did I go to surfing? That doesn't make sense. Whatever water term you would choose, make waves. Cowabunga. I hate that I just did that. We're going to keep going. I feel like if I ever stand up for myself or just make any sort of, there was a hair in my hand, disagreement noise, that people won't like me. Which I genuinely, thinking about the people that I have in my life, I genuinely don't think that that's true. But I also think at the exact same time that there are people who, if I started saying how I really felt, that they wouldn't be able to handle it because they're not used to me being that way. I feel like a stipulation of our friendship is that, or whatever relationship it is, that I have to be the background person. Hmm. Where is this going? No one knows. Least of all me. Trying not to breathe in this thing. I don't know. Well, I just did. So that's curiosity for you. Oh my god, I'm tired. Um, yeah. I don't like the feeling that I can't be myself around people, but it's also a feeling of this is how I've been for my whole life, it seems. And how do you get out of that routine? How do you just all of a sudden one day be like, you know what? I'm going to stop letting people walk all over me for my entire life, and I'm actually going to start living my life, not worrying about what anyone is going to think of me. I feel like there's a healthy boundary of you should watch yourself and just not let yourself do freaking anything you ever want out of any whim just because that's not healthy. That's not what I'm trying to express is what I want. It's the feeling of I feel like hi lady who just drove by staring at me talking to my tiny microphone. Intrusion. I feel like I stop myself from doing things for no other reason other than I'm worried what others are going to think about me. And I hold that higher than my desires, than my wants, than what I feel like I should do. And I want to change that. Is that the point of these things? Because, I mean, these videos, because that's what I basically was talking about yesterday, is it's on theme. It's the main point I'm realizing. Who knows, maybe one of these talks will be fun at one point. I don't know. They're not really fun for me. Also, I'm so pale. I said that last time too. But here we are, in the car, thinking about life. And I'm afraid of making mistakes. I'm very much afraid of making mistakes. But I, I know I need to learn that failure's okay. And that if I do something that I genuinely feel like I need to do, and then it ends up being a horrible mistake, if I'm the only one that's hurt out of that situation, how bad could it be? These are questions I have. Anyway, I guess we'll see if I do this again tomorrow. Which, again, I said last time. And here we are. News. I'm surprised. Just as much as the 0 people who would tune into this are surprised. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna peace out and be done with my car time. Until whenever this happens again. Peace. What is that? Again, I hate myself sometimes. Who am I? Who does that? Adios.